Hello everyone, how are you today? I hope everybody is fine and safe. This time I will present to you the sample MOVs with annotations for our PMS objective number 15 or our plus factor for teacher 1 to teacher 3. Perform various related works, activities that contribute to teaching and learning process.
Hi everyone! Welcome to my channel. My name is Mr. Jem Raimones Chen, Master Teacher 2 from Escalante Central Elementary School. Click like and share if this video tutorial helps you. Don't forget to click subscribe below to keep updated for my future tutorial.
Teacher 1 to Teacher 3 are rated according to quality, efficiency, and timeliness na indicator for our PMS objective number 15 or their plus factor. Now, here are the list of MOVs para sa objective number 15 or plus factor. Iisa-isahin natin yan later. Unahin na muna natin how teachers are rated according to quality. Rating 1 ang makukuha ni teacher kapag hindi valid ang kanyang MOV na nasubmit. Rating 2 naman kapag ang activity na nagawa ni teacher ay nakapag-ambag sa pag-unlad ng pagtuturo niya at pagkatuto ng mga estudyante sa loob lamang ng kanyang klase. For example, nakagawa siya ng isang learning resource or naging writer siya ng isang quality assured learning material. Pero ang nakinabang sa material ay sa loob lang ng kanyang klase. So again, rating 2 ang makukuha ni teacher dyan. Rating 3 naman kapag ang ambag ni teacher or ang ambag sa ginawa ni teacher ay ang buong departamento. For example, like in the elementary, kung ang buong grade level kung saan siya naka-assign ang nakinabang, then rating 3 ang makukuha niya. Rating 4 naman kung ang ambag ng activity na ginawa ni teacher ay nakatulong sa pag-unlad ng buong proseso sa teaching and learning process ng buong paaralan. Rating 5 naman kung ang ginawa ni teacher ay may magandang epekto in the teaching and learning process beyond the school. For example, sa buong district, sa buong division or region or di kaya national level. You notice, teacher, ang plus factor natin ay nakapokus pa din sa pag-unlad ng kabuang teaching and learning process kahit ginawa pa natin ito beyond sa ating actual teaching hours. Later sa video na to, magbibigay tayo ng mga sample ng mga MOVs sa plus factor na nakapokus sa quality. Now, let's have the efficiency. Para naman sa efficiency, nakadepende po ito sa ating annotation na gagawin sa ating mga MOVs. Yes, teacher, dapat may annotation tayong i-attach for our MOVs para ma-rate nga tayo sa ating efficiency. At klarong-klaro yan dito sa ilalim na part ng mga list of MOVs. Naka-bold pa yan na text, mga teachers, na lahat ng ating MOVs na ilalagay kinakailangan with annotation explaining how it contributed to the teaching and learning process. So, ito kasi yung magiging basihan ng ating mga rater at mabigyan siya ng idea kung paano nakaambag ang ginawa mo as teacher in the whole teaching and learning process. For efficiency, rating 1 kung walang MOV or hindi valid ang MOV na nasubmit ni teacher. Rating 2 naman ang makukuha niya kapag ang MOV na nasubmit niya or na-attach niya sa kanyang portfolio ay nagpapakita ng considerable overlap o hindi gaanong makabuluhan o wala masyadong contribution ang kanyang nagawa sa teaching and learning process. Rating 3 naman ang makukuha ni teacher sa efficiency kapag ang MOV na napakita niya ay may reasonable interlap with the actual teaching and learning process. O ang nagawa niya ay may makatwirang koneksyon sa aktual na teaching and learning process. Rating 4 naman ang makukuha ni teacher sa efficiency kapag ang naibigay niyang means of verification ay nagpapakita ng perceived positive contribution sa teaching and learning process. Ibig sabihin nito, malinaw at kumpleto ang mga dokumento na nasubmit ni teacher na nagpapaliwanag ng kanyang mga activities na nagawa na may kaugnayan sa actual teaching and learning process. Of course, may mga annotation nito na nagpapaliwanag kung paano nakatulong ang kanyang ginawa sa aktual na pagtuturo. At ipinapakita dito ang mga perceived o inaakalang mga positive impact nito sa actual teaching and learning process. Rating 5 ang makukuha ni teacher sa efficiency kapag ang MOV na nasubmit niya ay hindi lamang nagbigay ng detalyado, kundi nagpapakita ito ng achieve positive contribution sa teaching and learning process. Ang kanyang mga dokumento ay nagpapakita na hindi lamang ito nagpapaliwanag kundi nagpapatunay ito na ang kanyang aktwal na ginawa ay may malaking kontribusyon o may malaking epekto sa kabuuang teaching and learning process. Now let's have the timeliness. Now, outstanding ang makukuha ni teacher sa timeliness kung nagsumiti siya ng MOV na distributed sa lahat ng quarter. So, ibig sabihin, bawat quarter ay may naipasa siyang MOV na nagpapakita ng kanyang ginawa na may contribution sa teaching and learning process. So, for example, nung first grading, nag-participate siya sa isang seminar. Nung second grading naman, gumawa siya ng research paper. Yung third grading ay nag-demo teaching siya. At yung fourth grading naman ay naging resource speaker siya. So, makakakuha siya nito ng outstanding na rating. Very satisfactory naman ang makukuha ni teacher kapag ang naisumiti niyang MOV ay nakapag-contribute lamang ng 3 quarters. So, for example, ang naisubmit niya lang na MOV ay for first to third quarter lang at wala siyang MOV na naisubmit for fourth quarter. So, very satisfactory o rating 4 lang ang kanyang makukuha. So, kapag ang MOV ni teacher na nasubmit ay nagpapakita lamang ng kontribusyon sa 2 quarters lang, for example, sa una at pangatlong quarters lang, at sa second at sa fourth quarter wala siyang MOV na nasubmit, then rating 3 lang ang kanyang makukuha. Rating 2 naman kung isang quarter lang. Rating 1 naman ang makukuha ni teacher kapag wala siyang ibinigay na acceptable MOV. Now, ito na nga yung mga list of MOVs na pwedeng pagpilian ng ating mga teachers para i-support niya sa kanyang plus factor. Pipili lang tayo dito sa mga list of MOVs na to na bibigyan natin ng mga sample na mga MOVs, mga documents, at lalagyan natin ito ng annotation. Now, for example, if you are involved as a member of the school program on awards and incentive for service excellence or praise committee. So, pwede pong i-attach yung designations nyo po, yung school or district or even division memo na nakalagay yung name mo na member ka ng praise, and yung certificate mismo din na na-receive mo, pwede din naman yon. Yung pictures din ng actual ng evaluation process nyo na nagawa, and yung awarding ceremony mismo, no, ng mga teachers. Of course, we will make annotation po kung paano ito nakaapekto, paano ang pagiging committee involvement mo, pagiging member mo ng praise, nakaapekto sa pagpapaunlad ng teaching and learning process ng school nyo or ng division nyo po. Now, let me give you an example. I will show you example of annotation wherein si teacher ay isang member ng school praise committee. So here's the sample annotation. Again, school level lang po ito. Makakakuha si teacher ng 4 for quality, but the teacher can get 5 sa efficiency kapag malinaw niyang naidetalye how his or her involvement as member of the praise committee makes positive impact in the whole school community. Then 5 naman kung mapapakita o nagawa ni teacher ito sa loob lang 4 na quarter or grading period. Let me give you more annotation para mapakita ko na whole year round talaga ang ginawa ni teacher bilang member ng praise committee. Okay, this time we will use involvement as resource speaker. So, ang ibibigay ko na example sa inyo ay si teacher ay invited or inimbita ng mga other schools to speak or to be the resource speaker in the learning action cell. So, ito po yung mga pwede mong mga MOVs na i-attach, yung invitation letters mo from the school or other school na inimbita ka as resource speaker. Kung may memorandum, pwede din. Yung session guides mo, pwede din yan. Yung certificate of recognition na binigay ng school sa'yo. And pwede yung mga photos din during your talk. Ilan lamang ito sa pwede mong MOV as resource speaker. Now, this time I will give you sample annotation. So here's the sample annotation. The first entry in our annotation form. Yung certificate of recognition ang binigay ni teacher dito as proof or as MOV. Then he was able to explain how his or her involvement as resource speaker contribute to teaching and learning process of that particular school. Now this time, another invitation or certificate of recognition from Manlambos Elementary School where this teacher, same teacher, was the resource speaker during the learning action cell. And session guides, slide presentation, and pictures ang kanyang mga means of verification. Of course, the certificate of recognition. This time, the third invitation, this same teacher has invitation to be a resource speaker of Juan Luna National High School. And we have the fourth entry ng ating sample annotation ay invitation naman. Same teacher pa din tayo, but this invitation is coming from Poblacion Elementary School. Okay, that's all for this video, teacher, and I hope I had given you idea at nakatulong yung video na to in preparing your MOVs for plus factor. Till next time, keep safe everyone!